Amato's Art Stuff. My name is Julie, and we are here with Amanda, and we're continuing our ArtSpeak series. And in this session, Amanda is going to be showing me about some of her favorite materials and the way she works, and she's going to be walking me through how she does stuff. So here we go. Woohoo! You can watch me struggle on camera. Well, you've got a little bit of gold leaf already built up. So
yes.
You were kind of telling me how you're letting the gold leaf
shape what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I've been doing this at home, and this is really only my third painting doing this way. So just slapdashing gold leaf onto a wood panel with whatever's around. Probably not the best technical thing to do, but you know, it sure is fun. So
is it heavy gel or
this? I had a matte gel underneath, and I just stuck the gold leaf on with that and kind of left it overnight. And then this morning I went and took a soft brush and kind of got all the excess off because it was like this crazy mess. I then put a little bit of clear gesso on it because I wanted everything to stick better than it has been doing at home when I've been doing this. It's been a little fighty. So, and then I was thinking about what to do. Normally, like I say, I do a lot of girls with hair and crazy stuff. But I also do a lot of poppies. So I kind of found this shape in here that looked like a flower.
Nice.
So I went with that.
And what's strange about that is that we had no conversation whatsoever. And I showed up with abstracted poppies. So
at least our color palette's good, right?
We'll match. But I think it's a weird synthesis that happened that way. Because we were like, I don't know what I'm doing. So we'll just see.
Yeah. No, it'll be fun.
Cool. All right. So would you start with the prime, or do you actually... Would you like lay down some marker first and...
Well, it depends. Usually I've been kind of doing an outline around, like, I doubt you can see my lines on here because it's really hard. I have to kind of hold it up like this. I just kind of go around where I think about where I want to keep the gold leaf, and I've been keeping it like as the hair. So I think this time I'm going to keep it as the flower, at least in part. So my plan was to kind of do the background in a kind of bright teal green kind of thing.
Okay. Which is strange because that's exactly what I was thinking about doing.
Well, it goes really well with the orange of a poppy.
Exactly.
So we know our color theory.
Split compliments, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we should just rock it out and see what happens.
Got the Molotow markers, which are super fun.
This is interesting. I've never played with these before, but just last night when I was like messing around, and I did make my color cards. So for any of you viewers who have yet to make color cards, what are you waiting on? My God, hello. So I made color cards because I'm not familiar with this line. I don't know about what the colors are, and you don't want to have a surprise.
Right.
So
I'm very excited we picked these up because they're really great. They cover really well. They have enough opacity to where you don't see through it. So it's a good, bold kind of color. So you do have to shake them, give them a good shake, because you can tell when you first get them, they're settled in the bottom. Yeah,
and it's cool. They got a little like see-through window.
Yeah.
So you can tell when you haven't shaken it enough, you can actually see the pigment that's settled in there. But these are acrylic, and it makes them, they liven up really, really quickly, and the coverage is unreal.
Yeah, and you can see when you've got one that you've used almost completely, there's it looks real sad in here. So I need to replace this one, which I sadly realized this morning.
Yeah, so, okay.
I say go for it.
All right. Well, I'm just going to do my best. We'll see what happens.
And see how I've already lost my line.
Well, and I didn't bother to prime mine, so I know for a fact that I'm gonna get some bleed. It's gonna get a little fuzzy around the edges. And I don't care. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. Well, normally when I do this, I have, a marker in one hand and a cocktail in the other, and we just don't worry about anything.
Yeah. And unlike you, I did not have my gold leaf prepared at all. So I'm going at my gold leaf on the back end.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try that. But I've never used any kind of like real gold leaf. Mine came out of a tube. Looked like bad toothpaste. It's the only kind I've ever played with, so. And do you get like multiple lifetimes of coverage out of this?
The markers?
Yeah, like you're basically filling your mask with paint a lot of times.
A lot of times, yeah. I use the markers for like a highlight, or like if there's something I really want to pop.
Right.
And that's where the markers end up.
So hence, you're not using them like this.
No, but you can.
Yeah.
I do, when I do small things that are like maybe like a 4x4 or 6x6, I'll do the whole thing in marker.
Okay. Because I don't know how much lifespan.
They go pretty. I mean, this guy, the sad friend marker here, I have had him for probably 2 years or a year and a half.
All right.
So, I mean,
you're going to be super sad.
Yeah, I am super sad. It's terrible. Not that I can't go get another one, but that's my first friend. Mm-hmm. It's one of the first ones I got from a sales rep, and I was like, we need these.
I'm being loud.
It's a loud thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take some paint.
Sweet.
And kind of go in here. And it's interesting painting on top of the gold leaf, because even though I primed this with clear gesso, and even so, it's still real slick. But it's kind of fun. You can kind of get it to drying fast under the lights. This is what we call going with the flow. Which is really how I figure out all my techniques anyway.
Yeah. I'm often surprised at how many of my techniques come from just sheer laziness.
Ha!
I'm not going to go walk and go get that.
Getting up.
I'm not doing that.
Are you crazy?
This is fine.
I feel, honestly, if you're never at a point while you're painting something where you don't think, oh God, I've ruined it all, then it's not going to be a good painting.
I have to agree.
There was a small quote from a book by a guy named James Lord, I believe was his name, and he did like this weeks, possibly even months-long interview with Alberto Giacometti, who was painting a portrait of him. And he, so most of his observations were of him behind the canvas, smoking cigarettes, sighing dramatically, and just every once in a while he would be like, so what's going on? And he's like, I'm destroying everything with great bravery. That's one of my favorite quotes.
I can relate to that. Oh. Some of these colors are just so immediate. It's just like, woo.
Yeah.
Like, oh. So you're kind of like me. When you get working, you're not talking.
No, usually I'm listening to true crime podcasts.
Really?
Yes.
Man, you're like the second person. Because we were talking to Leslie, that's what she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my favorite right now is True Crime Obsessed. Shout out. Love that one. Yeah, basically they watch the true crime documentaries for me and present them to me in a hilarious manner. So
they're pre-digested.
Yes, and
Nice.
also I get to learn who the garbage people are and, you know, who's ruined the case, and it's a good time.
Nice.
So I chew through them when I'm doing artwork.
Uh-huh.
I've listened to, like, I don't know, 80 episodes of that podcast in the past 2.5 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when my husband and I had our own ad agency, and I had an office with a TV, I just didn't like being in my office by myself all the time. Alone most of the time, so I watched a lot of true crime, and I scared a lot of our employees. They were very, very concerned that I was going to use what I'd learned.
No. All that true crime teaches you is that anybody might kill you at any moment, and you should watch out for that.
That's right. So, of course, we can't sit here and paint all day, but we will definitely show you how these turn out and where we're going with these. But I guess what I probably need to do is skip ahead a couple of steps, because I was going to play with some
Gold leaf?
gold leaf.
What's your plan?
Well, I wouldn't call it so much of a plan, but I was actually going to do this a little bit. Sorry, folks. Pause for
shaking.
Yeah, pause for didn't think through that and shake it up. So what I was going to do is fill this in a bit. Oh, boy. Only takes you 21 times to learn something, huh? Whoa.
Shake it. Shake it.
Yeah, you can just tell when you didn't shake it because it comes out looking like watercolor. And it's not. That's not what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah. Guys, don't treat your brushes like this.
These are so fun.
They're pretty rad.
Yeah. It's so fast. No build up. Just go. Okay. Yeah, my only plan was actually one, I need to pre-prep this.
And you know, if you want to do gold leaf the right way, you can be very precise, so.
Yes. Which I probably have to work on that quite a bit to be able to do that, but well, now the precision's going to come into how do you open the package?
I just tear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a tab so you can put it back together, but I just
ripped that off.
Yeah.
So never mind. All right. So cool. Ready, set, got it. All right. So my plan was actually just to lay this in. I've got some golden heavy gel gloss, which the finish is immaterial. when we're doing this. And I'm just going to wing it. Here. There we go.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Dab, 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 dab. Love it. How long do you let yours dry? Just leave it like that? And
Yeah, I would just leave it like that.
Okay.
And then once it's dry underneath, you can kind of brush it off.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna play around a little with this other space because I was just going to abstractly smush it on there and see what happened. I always come back and tighten it up later.
Yeah, if you're stressing out when you're painting, I'm not going to say you're doing it wrong.
You're not heading in a good direction, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea what's going to happen with this. It's kind of fun.
See?
Yeah.
The first time I tried this, I just had a lot of gold leaf on a canvas at night and woke up the next morning and was like, I think there's a face in there. Cool.
That looks right to me.
Let's see where this journey takes us.
Come on now. Well, worst comes to worst, I can put more on there. Doesn't matter. Cool.
The thing with using a gel medium instead of the adhesive that they want you to use is that it'll move on you, which can kind of be fun.
Yeah, as it did just now.
Yes.
But it's okay. I mean, it's not like it's engineered for precision anyway, so this piece is not exactly. Well, thank you very, very much, and we will definitely show you how these two things ended up, where we went with this. But thank you for agreeing to do this. I know it's not your natural state and not your fave, but that's cool.
I will probably never watch the video.
But thank you, and thank you to Amanda for joining us, and hope that you guys enjoyed. Bye. Bye.